abode. Come on in. You can come into my house.
Thank you.
You know. So that's the phone. When people buzz in, we go. Anyway, you know about that. It makes this terrible noise. It's like. Anyway, here's our current shoe situation. We're going to be investing in an IKEA solution, I think. It's going to be one of those ones that's close to the wall, and then they pull out, and then you slot the shoes in and shut, and we'll probably have a chair there dedicated. It will be a nice little thing. Here's our wonderful heater. It's older than the hills, but you just turn it on and turn the fan on, and it heats the whole place.
By God, is it effective?
It is. This is a little junk corner situation. This is the other entrance to the deck.
This is the we don't know what to do with this yet section.
We're getting there though.
No.
Anyway, we've got some wonderful art, and we've got our kitchen table, and it's going to be part of our Wi-Fi. This is going to be mounted on the back of this beam up there.
We've got big beams across here, so what I'm going to do is run it from the corner up and across, and then have it sitting up there.
Along the molding.
Yes.
So once we do that, then we can pull and once we figure out the rest of this, we can pull the table out and then have seating around it. So we've got our Moroccan theme, which is continued in the kitchen, which we'll see later. Out here we've got a table runner, which will probably run this way, so that it can actually go off the sides, but anyway, we're getting there. And this is a neat little thing that I like. We've got this, we keep our vitamins out so that we remember to take them. It's really difficult to remember unless they're right there, so then we just have them in a little box. They don't look as terrible, really. So yeah, this is a work in progress. We'll get some art, and we'll get everything squared away in here, and this will be our little entrance room. Okay, so here's the living room. Our most recent addition is the couch. It's a leather modular, I guess you'd call it, and this has it's a terminal instead of a chase, so you can sit here like this, stretched out, or you can have extra seating at this location. So technically this seats 6, and I think it's good. It's leather, and we opted to go for a lighter color rather than the chocolate brown, so it's called a city plaster is the color. And what we've also ordered, which hasn't arrived, is a matching armchair, which is ordered in the same style. So it's got the wide arms like that. It's called Urban. It's from Plush, and it's we got it in a complementary fabric, and then we got a matching leather cushion to go on top of it. And it's going to go over in this corner, which is of course full of books right now because we don't have a bookcase yet. But anyway, as far as color schemes go, we're working with this lovely yellow fireplace, and we have this piece of artwork which I brought over from Canada, and we've got the red, oranges, yellows, and greens in it, which is where we're getting the inspiration for the cushions, etc. And yeah, so it'll be good. We've got our big thumb TV, of course, and it's actually not as big as you think once you sit down and relax. It's a pretty good size for the room.
Yes, it's not bad when I'm sitting back here.
Yeah, so this will be more or less the layout of the room, and then we'll have obviously some DVD, CD storage within the unit. So we're still kind of working away. There's going to be some bookcases, some lamps, some side tables, probably a sofa table, that sort of thing, and of course our fire, which is lovely. And yeah, we've got a laptop and a boxy hooked up to the computer, or to the TV, and it's a nice little media center we got building.
Good stuff. It's all off the internet.
It is, yeah. We've got unlimited internet, so it's really good.
And Jen gets to watch CBC News, the National, every night now.
Mm-hmm. We watch it together.
Well, every morning. We wake up, it's up there.
Excellent.
It's getting there.
Anyway, living room. Here's the kitchen. Lovely kitchen. I love my kitchen.
Tall
Anyway,
roof again.
here it is. We're going on a Moroccan type theme for the kitchen and the table once we get out there. But it's you can see little things like we've got little tagines. I use this for sugar when it's supposed to be used for spices, but I use it for the different types of sugar when I'm serving coffee and that sort of thing. So where the color scheme came from This is one of the first things we got. We got a matching kettle and toaster, and they're in this really sharp sapphire metallic blue type thing. And we just ran with it. And then, of course, the kitchen is kind of yellow, so we thought, you know, yellow and blue. And then, here's another little tissue. This is our butter dish. I just love them now. So anyway, we've got, anyway, it's coming along. Everything's a work in progress, obviously. So this is a bookcase right now. What it's going to be is a big Expedit unit from IKEA. One of those big cubed affairs in the dark black brown wood. And each little container is going to hold something like our little espresso cups or the honey pot or...
Oh, yeah, so here's the espresso cups and honey pot.
Miles loves this honey pot, and so do I. I had originally had a honey pot in Canada,
Yeah.
and it was like the one thing I wanted to bring, but then when we were packing it got lost amongst it. It was a yellow thing with a little honeybee on it, and I was just gutted that I didn't get to bring it along, and then I got one for my birthday. Oh, Miles'er. So yeah, here's our teapots, coffee pots. Here's more Moroccan bowls.
Just,
Pardon the furry fruit, it's wax, it's coming off. It's
alright, just
pretty-
hold that still. Oh, well, look at that nice detail on
Yeah, and then here's our primary fruit bowl. Again, it's really Moroccan inspired. And
it. Jen loves her Moroccan shops,
I
so
do. So it's kind
I'm
of,
almost up to the point now where I see a Moroccan shop and take a different direction.
he does it. So anyway, we've got our cookbooks and our wine books, and then our receipt books and stuff. So this will be all have its own little compartments. And then here's another Moroccan touch that we've gotten. Doesn't fit in yet. It's a lantern that holds a candle. That was handy when the power went out. Here's
Yeah.
another one. It's good. It's going to have its own square. And then I forgot to show you this one. So here's a book about tea, right? Nice
Leather-bound book.
Yeah. But it holds tea. Shocker. I love it. So anyway, here's the stove, gas range of course, and then we've got our utensils nice and handy here. And then over here we've got coffee and tea cupboard. Most of the tea is in there, but we've still got some in the loose leaf and the bags and stuff are in containers. And then glass rack for storage, all the coffees in that one. And then we've got all these bottles handy for when we're cooking. We've got olive oil and water, and there's some white wine with a spout on it in the fridge. Here's some more Moroccan stuff that's going to get a spot in there. And these are upside down salt and pepper shakers. So nothing comes out the bottom. This is where you fill them, but when you want to use them, you just flip them over and grind them like that. And then no mess. Pretty awesome. You were a housewarming gift from Corey and Anne-Marie.
Thank you, Corey and Emery.
Thank you. So then
And what was also a housewarming gift, Jen?
the knives.
These knives.
That was the real gift. I cried.
Yeah, these are the super sharp knives that
They're really good.
I'm not allowed to play with.
It's true. So we've got our wine glasses up here. We're thinking of in the future getting like a tile of the wind's whistle.
Yeah,
it's a
we're
ripper of a
expecting.
night right now.
Yeah, very windy.
So we're expecting to get Moroccan tiles to back it so that they show up a little bit more. And then what have we got? We've got a plate
Some more
rack and
cupboard
stuff.
space.
And of course, yellow dishes. I got these in a garage sale, and I was so excited to get them.
At the Sofitel.
It's true. My
Yeah.
my hotel at a garage sale, so we got some yellow plates and stuff. And then what else? Dishwasher's awesome. Oh, the pantry.
The sink, yes, there's a sink in the
I
dishwasher.
love this sink because it's got the rack built into the sink, so it runs right into there when you're doing it. And pardon my dirty.
And there's
dishwasher.
the oven, lots of cupboard space. Sorry about the whistling, but we're expecting 90 to 110 kilometre an hour winds tonight, aren't we?
Yeah, and these are possibly my favorite addition. Again, because it's a tall household. This one's got the Rubbermaid type containers. So it's all contained within here.
Which is great for me.
Yeah, and there's no wasted space. And of course it's got a lid on it for when cleaning it, you get all your greasy dust up there, which you can just wipe off because they're plastic. So that's very handy. And then we've got the pantry here, which is of course anally organized. But you can tell I'm kind of into bins if you haven't already. Because again, we're tall and we're not particularly into bending. Anything that's low, we've got pullouts. So here's all my potatoes and onions and stuff. And your beans and the stuff in here. And then stuff in here. And then we've got all these graduated so you can tell what's in them. And then these are our unopened carbohydrates and stuff like that. Just up there for easy grabbing. Just like that. Just so you, because you can't, like, I want to use this space, but at the same time you can't reach to the very back, so I think the bins are a good solution.
Now the fridge, darling.
The fridge. Very nice. So this is a fridge that Miles' dad would never have anything on the front of it. So
No, but you know, you got to have a Boston pizza magnet when you're away, aren't you?
yes, and I got my kitchen timer finally. So, whoops. Anyway, here's the fridge. It's mostly veggies. But yeah, it is. We're really into iced teas.
Iced tea is good.
Yeah, we make a tea up and then chill it and then drink that sort of juice.
And then we got the vegetable bins and
Right, and that sort of thing. And we've got thermometers, of course. Make sure we've got optimum temperature happening. And then it's a bottom mount freezer. It's down here. So you can pull out the drawers, the different stuff, ice cubes. It's all the stock that we made. We're really into making stuff by scratch right now. So another thermometer. So yeah, and our booze cupboard up here. We've got, it looks nice when there's less. We need to drink more.
yeah, okay. Crown Royal, all my whiskies and
All the good stuff up there.
mhm.
But yeah, I guess, what else? I think that's the kitchen.
That's the kitchen.
Oh, that's our recycling bin. That's not very exciting.
Wow.
Bum, bum. Okay, kitchen. So just coming around the corner, we're into the hallway here. And we've got a couple storage solutions in here. This is the first one. It's not quite organized yet, but we're gonna have one of those little racks where you can slot the brooms and mops and stuff in so that they can dry more effectively. And this is just kind of like our dusting and that sort of stuff.
And fuses.
Yes, which is important, but not right now.
Yeah, thank God they're not outside.
Yes, no kidding, in this weather. And so then we've got storage down the end here. And it's mostly automotive stuff, automotive and bike things, and outdoorsy type equipment. We've got our iron and vacuum here, as well as our ironing board, and that sort of stuff. This is actually a deceptively big storage space, just right
Yeah,
here.
well,
All our tools and stuff. It's
stand up to it. Those who know who you are, how tall you are.
yeah,
Yeah,
tall
look at
hubs.
that. I'm required to get that stuff down, eh?
Yep. So yeah, pretty good.
Some
thing.
good storage.
Yes, this is our hallway. And this is our spare bedroom / office. It's still a bit of a disaster. We've got everything that hasn't been unpacked has kind of been shuffled in here. I think everybody knows about the storage room for interim moving purposes type of thing. This is what this is. So obviously we're gonna get all these sorted and put away. And we've got some storage already. Our side table, this is one of the smaller Expedite units. It's got lots of useful storage. We're going to get another massive one on this wall. This is going. It's going to be another big one in the same chocolate brown and a lot of storage in that. And then this is one of our built-in robes. These things are massive. We've already got some storage happening here. And then this is where we keep our extra shoes and jackets and that sort of stuff. So tons of storage in here, which is great for us because we got tons of crap. So we've got our lovely corner desk that was donated to us by John. Thanks again. And it actually works quite well. It gets pretty cozy in here when you're working away on the computer. And you got your office drawers and bin and that sort of stuff. It's a pretty good little setup so far. So obviously this is a work in progress as well, but we're getting there. Everything else seems to be going before this room. And here's the bathroom. It's a bathroom. It's really good though, actually. We've got this is our household improvement of the week. It's a suction cap hand towel holder. I was originally looking for a freestanding one on the counter, but I couldn't find one. So our color schemes are basically from this mat. And we've got our spare towels down in here. And yeah, an extra bath mat. So and the bath mat that's in use, we keep it on the back of the door, or on the heated towel rack here. Ooh, fancy. So basically we give the bathroom a really good cleaning once a week, and then we wash all the towels and flip them over and that sort of stuff. And this is actually heaps of storage in here. It's good. As you can see, this house is built for tall people like Miles and myself. So that's one. And then, you know, you got the toilet. And one thing we didn't realize at the time is this is probably the loudest toilet on the planet, because the pipe is right there. But it's something you don't think of when you go into a house for an inspection. You're like, oh, well, let me just flush the toilet here and see how loud it is.
Give us a demo, darling.
No, I don't want to blow the speakers on the iPhone.
It's not that bad.
It is in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
So anyway, here's the shower. It's quite functional. It's good. And yeah, and then of course we've got the laundry room right here as well. And this has turned out to be a cracker of a machine. It's a front loader, which I've never used before.
So there's the vent.
For the you can turn it on like that.
Ooh, and there's attachments for a dryer,
Which we're
however.
not using. I'll explain the laundry situation. Because we've got the washing machine in the bathroom, like you're in here, you take your clothes off to have a shower, and what are you going to do? Take your dirty clothes away from the washing machine into the bedroom to put in a hamper? It doesn't make sense, right? So what we do is we throw the darts just directly into the machine, and then when we get enough in there, we just run it, and then we throw the whites up in there. That's been my other household improvement of the week. It's just hanging off one of those hooks, whatever, it's just a bin.
It works.
It does, it works well. And then we put our, we dry out our kitchen sponges. They get changed over once a day, and then I soak them in disinfectant before I wash them. And then this is a bra bag. They don't have these in Canada. Well, they do, but I was washing my bras by hand. Anyway, I'm talking about bras. But you put them in these bags, and then you put them through the thing, and it's a really gentle wash in the front loader. It's really quite good. Yeah, it was a
Good little machine.
Yeah, I think we made a really good choice with that.
So, friends do they have these back in Canada, darling? Energy and water saving rating?
They don't, as far as I'm aware. It's not as heavily advertised anyway. Obviously, the more stars, the better rating you get.
Yeah.
And it's good. It uses about 15 mils of detergent, which is like a tablespoon of detergent. So it's
nothing.
It is, considering the reservoir is so big. It doesn't even cover the bottom. It's like, boop, and that's it. It's really hard to restrain yourself, but it works really well. Yeah, so all good.
Yeah, close that down, and then it's all put away.
It is, and that heat lamp is so hot. It's fantastic.
It is fantastic, and it's what's lighting us now. So all that water and power saving I undo in the morning with the heat lamp when it's cold.
That's right. And I've got a clock in the bathroom, which people might think is a little strange, but
It certainly helps us in the morning
it
when
is,
we're
like,
rushing.
you know, it's like you're in the shower, you're like, oh, this feels so good, and you look over, it's like, yeah, I really do need to get out now. So it's good, it's helpful. Anyway, bathroom. Ta-da! So here's where all the magic happens. This is the bedroom. And yeah, here it is. This is actually a massive room. This is a huge king-size bed, and these are really wide bedside tables. Again, we're going with the Expedit. It holds a lot of stuff. Then we're going to get another big Expedit unit here on this wall for more storage.
And what's under the storage? Bed under the storage.
Oh, we've got, this is a neat base. It's got 4 big drawers. We've got our biking stuff in that one. It's awesome. Over on my side, you've got the option to add drawers and stuff to them, which is what I've done. And then we're going to add another 2 drawers here in this one there in stock. And probably our most recent purchase for the bedroom are our lamps. It's got the suede on the shade to match the suede on the bedspread. And they actually throw a fair bit of light when they warm up. They're energy efficient bulbs. They take a minute, but we'll show you that in a sec. Anyway, we've got the big light blocking blinds, etc. I won't show you outside because it's evil right now. And then of course our massive robes, which we've got lots of storage and stuff in, and Miles' clothes, and my clothes, and lots of clothes, but it goes, the nice thing about having so much storage is all our stuff's put away, and then when you need it, you just go in and grab it right then. You know exactly where it is. And then we've got these hooks on the back of the door. Woo-woo! It's for clothes that, okay, I particularly like this one. You know how you wear something, but it's not dirty, but it's not clean, like you can get another wear out of it? That's what the hooks are for.
So they don't go on the floor.
Right, so that's what I love. Anyway, here's our lamp. Actually, this is so I can read in bed. I was reading by candlelight before, it was a little dodgy. And of course my Ugg boots, which are an Australian product. Of course they're orange. That's awesome. Keep those by my bed.
And I've also got dimming lights as well. Ooh.
It's true, yeah, every switch in the house is dim, so that's really handy as well. Especially for the TV room, you don't want just that much TV. Anyway, I want to go to bed. It's been a really windy night, so we're probably going to go to bed soon.
It's going to be a really windy night too.
It's true. We're going to get used to the whistly, windy sounds and stick to those.
Yeah, so 100km/h winds and had I don't know what they were saying tonight, a bucket load of rain too. Rain and flood warnings. So
I'm glad we're on the second floor.
we are indeed. Alright, darling.
Night.
Night.